Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Merricks Garage. If this is your first time visiting, I want to say thank you for checking out my channel. Make sure to give me a subscribe. But also, where the heck have you been? I've been doing videos for like 4 years. I've got over 150 of them, so you gotta be busy catching up. I focus on everything from square bodies to Jeeps, trucks, camping, family, fabrication, mechanicals, reviews, hijinks, all kinds of stuff. It's a smorgasbord of truck stuff. But anyway, today we're taking the truck and we're heading out to Moab. My son and I loaded up and did a 2,000-mile road trip out to Moab to wheel with the full-size Invasion crew out there. This episode is a culmination of years of work, and I'm really stoked that we pulled it off. When I set about building this truck, I wanted something that would basically do what we just did. Take me and my family way out somewhere where people don't normally go and bring us back safely and allow us to do all the cool stuff that we want to do while we're out there. The Blazer carried me and my son out to Utah. We wheeled it all week. We camped out of it. We lived out of it. And then we drove it home. Yeah, we had some mishaps and yeah, some stuff happened, but it was an awesome trip. Pull up a seat. Check this video out. I think you guys will dig it. Jumped up into the Dixie National Forest and cruised around on some Forest Service roads until we found a place to pull off and get the tent up, get some rest. It was a little colder last night. It was nice. And we put in about 7 hours yesterday. We are in Leeds, Utah. So we've got about 300 miles to go today. We got to cross the state to get to Moab. But yeah, so far so good. Truck's running great. Took me about a tank and a half to get out of here, We ran out of gas on the 15, but that's okay. I had my 5 gallons with me. We're coming down a pass into State Line, and I thought I had enough gas, but apparently not. Yeah, packing up, ready to head out. Okay, just pick it up and shake out the dirt. Come on.
You're filming me.
Of course I'm filming you. It's going to be entertaining.
This is so
Okay, pick it up. Okay, it's upside down now. Now you're underneath it. That's not really helping. Now you're a turtle.
I tried to pick it up.
Okay, that's not working, is it? It's time to do a once around on the truck. Make sure there's no fluids, puddles, whoops, other stuff. I checked last night with the light and this morning, but one more look. Well, like an idiot, I didn't put my coolant cap back on the radiator. I didn't put the radiator cap back on after I checked the level. So about 5 miles down the road, I start smelling a crazy amount of coolant, more than normal. And then it gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. I finally stop and take a look. Now, we were up on the dirt road still, so we were just taking a beating. And yeah, freaking, I hadn't put the cap back on, so it was just spraying coolant everywhere. Gosh, live and learn. Also, shortcuts are never shortcuts. When in doubt, go back the same way you came in. We drove all the way to Leeds last night, drove up like 3 miles to camp. And I thought, hey, I'm just going to stay on this road and it'll drop me back down to Leeds. No, it dropped me all the way back down to St. George. So we just took a really pretty cool, but the road was just destroyed. Like 15-mile road trip in the dirt. So we're behind schedule. That's okay. I'm an idiot, huh? Yeah. It's a long drive.
Yes, it was.
So ran out of gas 2 times. That was my fault. What else did we? Oh, lost the license plate, so I have no license plate. Bottomed out the rear of the truck on a dirt road. Oh, left the radiator cap off. But dude, the truck rallied. We were cruising at what, like 80 miles an hour most of the way here. Yeah. Let's get set up. Little dude is already earning his keep. This is the result of, how many years have you been camping? Your whole life, pretty much? Yeah, so, but this is a first. He set this all up by himself. He inflated the mattresses. He got the sleeping bags all together. And he even started daisy chaining for me. Now click it back.
What do you mean, click it back?
Push it back and it will click. There you go. Nice work. Wow, the sky through the aspens is awesome. Is it working?
Yeah. It's on.
Doing video?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go grab some of that cheese for me? Monday morning, Moab, 8:15, headed to connect with these other guys from the full-size invasion crew and see what they got planned. Well, I know what they got planned for today. I think we're gonna do Top of the World Trail, which sounds pretty sweet. Camping was awesome. How'd you sleep?
Well,
What?
good. I slept well.
And that's why you're gonna see more of me on the camera, because my son does not really like to talk on the camera. It's a good thing I do. Okay, we'll check in a little bit. We're here. We just connected with the full-size crew. I don't know where the sign-in or anything is yet. I need to figure that out. But let's give you guys a walk around. There is a lot of sweet rigs here. This is gonna be good times. Top of the World Trail is one of the more remote or furthest out of town. There are some others that are further, but Top of the World is about 30 miles out of town. But that's fine with me. It is a absolutely gorgeous drive along the Colorado River out to the Top of the World Trail. And oftentimes when Moab is particularly busy, Top of the World can give you a little respite from the crowds. Just getting started here. We wanted to get out in front of a bunch of Jeeps. There was about 40 Jeeps. And we jumped on it. And yeah, bunch of full sizes. Full-size invasion, day 2. Day 1 from Merricks Garage. Trail spotter. How's the trail looking?
Rough.
Thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
We're stopping for a lunch break, I think. Not 100% positive. But seeing as our lunch is right there, we're just going to eat it right now. But this is awesome. Ryder, tell them what you told me.
It's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be like you're just driving a truck across a big bunch of rocks. But instead, you're doing a lot more than that. You're taking pictures. You're spotting.
You're enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yes! Top of the World Trail is an out and back that takes you right up to the edge of a 1,500-foot drop and commanding views of Fisher Valley and Onion Creek down below you. The top loops back around so you can avoid congestion at the top, and you backtrack back the way you came, which provides a little bit more fun to hit some of the obstacles that you hit on the way up. As we broke for lunch, I took an opportunity to get the drone up in the air to see where everyone was, and looking at all these full sizes cruising through this beautiful, beautiful country just made me stoked to be part of this community. There is a ton of really cool people on this trip. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Full Size Invasion crew for putting this together and getting all these full sizes out on the trail. This was my first experience of Moab, and it was a memorable one. To make this drive all the way from Santa Barbara with my son to the top and to peer down into the valley was a bucket list item, and it was just a taste of what was coming up the rest of the week.
Keep it coming.
We got a cracked tail housing on a Turbo 400. That's a bummer. That's a trail ending brake right there. Traffic jam on the trail. Hey, but it beats being in school, right?
Yes.
Boom. And we don't need to worry because we have a trailside repair vehicle. These guys have lots of suspension stuff. And here's a beautiful white Blazer.
Woo!
Okay, right, come on up and run past me. The reality of coming to Moab, it's not all massively picturesque. Well, no, it is massively picturesque, but there's people everywhere, especially on organized trail trips. Waiting my turn, because I've got to take the classic Moab picture with my truck parked up on the ledge. It's like a Disneyland ride or something. I should have got a fast pass. The BDS guys are taking their sweet time though. Let's go! Okay, it's time for that ubiquitous Moab shot. Woo, buddy! That's a long way down, dude. What do you think, dude? Come here. We made it to Moab, huh? Yes. Boom, knock it up. We found ourselves towards the front of the group for Top of the World Trail Run, and so after taking our time up on the top, we decided to head down a little bit early. And it was a great call because we had the trail to ourselves for about a mile. The allure of Moab without the crowds is pretty amazing, and this gave us a taste of what it would be like. And it was just a fun section of trail. Some of the more challenging obstacles were on this little loop back to the main trail. And my son and I took our time, hit all of them, had a blast doing it. And we're able to do it without all the crowds. Now, we connected back up to the main trail here in a bit and sat in traffic with everyone else on their way back. But this little respite was very, very cool. It just kind of fires me up to get back out here. What an awesome day.